My name's Melcor. You don't know about me unless you've heard the adventures of Captain Triangle. For years, I was under the thumb of Dr. Rhombus, bent on conquering the geometric universe with murder and terror. He brainwashed me and made me do his evil bidding. Eventually, he chopped off my arms and performed genetic tests on me. He cloned me. The organic arms and hands I now have were grafted from such a clone. It was one of my clones who killed Dr. Rhombus when the two were imprisoned in the Dark Zone by Captain Triangle. I managed to travel with my sister, Cylindrica, to the complex universe, where we both dreamed of a fresh start. But years later, I'm still haunted by my past. Cylindrica finally convinced me to write down some of my experiences. Hopefully, it will help me work through my guilt, help me build a better life with my young son Isosis and my loving wife, Verticia.
From The Adventures of Captain Triangle, Melcor's Memoirs, Episode 1.
Don't track in mud, sweetheart.
I'll wipe my feet.
I wished you looked better after your walks. You have the same long face and slouched posture that you did when you left.
It's good exercise.
But so unproductive. Why don't you volunteer with me at the shelter? Or help coach Isosis? He'd love for you to be a part of his vector volleyball games.
I'm not qualified to do either of those things. I'm not qualified to do anything.
Melcor, you're so...
Don't call me Melcor. Even when we're in private. You might slip up in public, and I don't want us to have to move again.
Roklum, you have so much to give others. Forget about your life before. Whatever guilt you carried back then, let it go. I know Dr. Rhombus constantly put you down and treated you like you were worthless, but he only did that so you wouldn't realize that you were actually smarter and stronger than he was.
Smart and strong? If I was so smart and strong, why did I run away and change my name in shame?
To make a new life, to start a family. You've done it, and now you're squandering it. At least go in and tell Isosis a bedtime story. At least give your son the love he needs.
Sure.
Yes. Pew, 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 pew.
Hey, son. Is your hand okay?
Yeah.
Well, you're holding your Dr. Rhombus action figure kind of funny.
Vroom, 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 vroom. Yes. Pew, 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 pew.
Why don't you play with a Captain Triangle figure instead of Dr. Rhombus all the time?
Good guys are boring. Bad guys are more fun.
Your Aunt Cylindrica's been after me to start writing my memoirs. How about I practice the first one out on you? You want to hear a story about the day I got that very action figure you're playing with?
Okay.
It was many years ago, in the geometric universe on the planet of Rhomboid, when I was serving under the thumb of Dr. Rhombus. That action figure arrived by parallel post one morning. Immediately, I rushed with it into the audience chamber of Dr. Rhombus. My lord, I have the new Dr. Rhombus action figure, fresh from the mint. I thought you'd want to see it.
Melcor, stop your prattling and go get my Royal Rhomboid shuttle ready.
Your shuttle?
Yes, get it now.
Why do you want your shuttle, my lord?
We're going to Earth.
Earth? Why?
Yes, it's my birthday, Melcor, and I've always wanted to partake of Denny's free Grand Slam breakfast.
Free breakfast? I don't understand. Why would you get a free breakfast today?
Oh, Melcor, you simpleton. All you must do is show your photo ID and you get a free Grand Slam breakfast once a year on your birthday.
But my lord, I happen to know it isn't your birthday today.
What's the difference, you fool? As long as I respect the rules of Denny's and only get one a year, it doesn't matter.
But it does matter. You're not respecting the rules of Denny's if you try to get a free breakfast when it's not your birthday, my lord.
Enough of your lip, Melcor. Go get my Royal Rhomboid shuttle ready.
Don't you want to see your action figure?
Melcor, if you don't stop prattling about that action figure, I shall stick it up your nose. Now go get my Royal Rhomboid shuttle ready, you fool.
Yes, my lord.
Melcor, why are you climbing around on that ship like some sort of monkey?
Your shuttle's not working, my lord.
Why is it not ready, you fool?
Well, I guess the mechanic hadn't finished repairing it when you executed him. I think it was yesterday, my lord. You executed your mechanic.
So I did, Melcor. Why is that my problem?
Because you want to go to Earth now and you don't have a mechanic to fix your shuttle.
It's my birthday, Melcor. Get my shuttle working.
Yes, my lord. I think I need some more tools. I'll have to run and get them.
Okay, well, scatter on, little man.
You mean scamper on? Last time I looked, you were the little man. One of these days, I'm gonna get you, Rhombus. Dr. Rhombus!
What is it, Melcor?
I need you over here.
Patience, you little man.
My lord, I think you locked us out.
I didn't lock us out, Melcor.
You were the last one out.
I don't care. You're responsible for making sure the doors are unlocked.
Well, I don't have a key.
Why don't you have a key, Melcor?
Because-
You should always have a key.
Because when I left, you were still inside.
You're responsible for the keys, not me, Melcor.
Well, ring the bell.
You ring the bell, Melcor.
Do you think they heard it?
I don't know. How would I know, Melcor?
No one's coming to the door of your black pyramid, my lord. Do they know it's you out here?
Of course they do, Melcor.
Oh, I know why. No one's going to help us, my lord. You soundproof the whole thing so passers-by can't hear how you abuse your servants.
So I did, Melcor. And how is that my problem?
It's your problem because now we're locked out and no one's coming
It's
to
your
help us.
problem, Melcor, and if you don't solve it soon, I shall pull off your fingernail and whittle it down for a key. Well, do something, Melcor. I need to get to my breakfast.
I'll use my cell phone. We'll see if there's any service. No service. Oh, that's right. You blacked out the service because your servants were trying to call people to get rescued from your abuse.
So I did, Melcor. How is that my problem?
My lord, it's your problem because we have no way of getting inside.
Melcor, you're gonna make me angry. You keep blaming me for stuff when it's all your fault.
Let me think, my lord.
Yes, don't let your brain burn.
Burn, that's it, my lord, burn. We'll start a fire and we'll set the pyramid on fire and the fire department will
No,
come.
Melcor.
It won't bring the fire department?
No, Melcor, hold on. I've got a better idea.
What is it, my lord?
You will go and you will start a fire, and we will start the Black Pyramid on fire, and the fire department will come.
But my lord, Yes, my lord. My lord, I've been trying to make a fire here, but I'm not sure I know what I'm doing, my lord. I don't know.
Oh, Melcor, don't make this so complicated. Oh, you silly man. Yes, now make a bed of tinder, and then you form a wigwam with the fuel.
What's a wigwam?
It's a teepee, you idiot.
Oh, yes, my lord.
Yes, you should read more, Melcor, yes. Now then, the next step is to make the fire itself, Melcor. Yes, I suggest using a fire bow.
My lord, what's a fire bow?
It's 2 sticks and a piece of string. Yes, and you rub it together and the string will catch fire.
Well, fine, give me the string.
I don't have any string, Melcor.
I'll see if I have a shoelace. Oh, no, mine don't work.
Oh, Melcor, you task me, Melcor. Yes. Okay, we'll try a fire plow.
Well, you have a shoestring, my lord. Can I have that?
No, you may not have my shoestrings. These are Royal Rhomboid shoestrings.
My lord, we need to make a fire.
I don't care. You will build yourself a fire plow.
Yes, my lord. What's a fire plow?
Well, you take a block of wood with a rut in it, and then you rub another piece of wood on it, and you start a fire.
Yes, my lord.
Don't you have that fire going yet, Melcor?
My lord, it's not gonna work.
Oh, Melcor, you're such a weakling.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm worn out.
Oh, Melcor.
What now?
What I want you to do is I want you to go find a very small rock, yes, with a divot in it. Now, preferably, that divot would be the shape of a rhombus, but any divot will do.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, and then you're going to find yourself a stick. And you put the stick in the divot and then rub it between your 2 hands. The friction will cause the stick to catch on fire.
Yes, my lord. It's not working, my lord.
Oh, Melcor.
Oh, wait, I got something on my glasses. Hang on. Oh, wait a second, my lord. What if we use my reading glasses as a lens to catch the sun ray and start the fire, my lord?
That might work, Melcor. But where did you get those glasses, Melcor?
I just picked them at the drugstore, my lord. I was having trouble seeing, reading my technical journals, my lord.
They're not prescription glasses?
No, they were a couple of bucks. I didn't see any reason to spend
You
it.
didn't go and get a prescription?
Well, no, my lord. On my salary, evil agents just don't make that much money.
That's ridiculous, Melcor. You went and bought cheaters?
Yes, my lord.
You cheater! Cheater!
My lord, they're just reading.
You're a cheater, Melcor, yes. I'm going to tell all my friends that you're a cheater.
My lord, there's a little smoke. There's an ember.
You're a cheater, Melcor, yes.
My lord,
You cheater! Cheater!
it's working. It's working.
Melcor,
Yes, my lord.
do you remember what I said about a small fire?
Yes, my lord.
Would you call my whole Black Pyramid fully engulfed in flames a small fire?
No, my lord.
Well, get busy and help me put this out.
Yes, my lord. My lord, I think that's the fire department. I think that's a fire engine.
Ooh, pretty little red truck.
What's the emergency here?
Well, you see that big black smoking thing over there? That is my home. Would you please bring your water to bear? Thank you for salvaging my pyramid.
Sure, pal.
May I commandeer your fire truck, good fellow?
Sorry, I'm only supposed to use this truck for official business.
Well, at the very least, can we please have a ride to the spaceport?
Sure, I can take you to the spaceport.
My lord,
Yes, Melcor, what is it?
I'm curious. Why didn't you just kill him and take his fire truck like you've done 10 times before in similar situations?
Melcor, have you no respect for the public service? They put their lives on the line every day, working long hours for low pay, with the opportunity to lose limbs.
But I've lost limbs in your service. Why don't I get any respect?
Well, because you're Melcor.
Hang on, got a call coming in.
25, engine 10, 59 Dakota Avenue.
This is Freeze Fire Truck 4 responding to school fire. Code 2. Hang on, lads.
Melcor, hang on. Don't fall off the back of the truck, you farm boy.
My lord, can I ring the fire bell?
No, you may not, Melcor. You must respect protocol. You must respect civil servants and public property.
Yes, my lord. My lord, that's not fair.
Tee-hee.
How you doing, Asasa? You're looking a little sleepy. Do you want to hear the rest of the story?
Okay.
Don't let your mother know I'm telling you Dr. Rhombus stories. I'll be in trouble.
Yes, Dad.
So we got to the burning schoolhouse. The firemen rushed inside. Dr. Rhombus jumped in the driver's seat. I thought he was about to zip us away to the spaceport when he heard a small voice.
Help me.
Robina?
Help.
Instantly, Rhombus leapt from the truck and ran into the burning building. I followed him.
Smoke rises, Melcor. Keep your head down.
When he'd said Rhombina's name, I knew he thought he'd heard the voice of his murdered daughter, long dead. But how he could hear any voice in this roaring din, I couldn't imagine. And yet, he moved forward with purpose.
Hold on, little girl. We almost have you.
Over here, help.
Oh, I'll lift you up, little girl.
Thank you.
It will be all right. We will get you out of here soon.
What's your name?
My name is Octavius. What is your name?
My name's Triangular. Thank you, Octavius.
My lord, there's a boy over here. I got him.
Good, Melcor. Let's get out of here.
He's unconscious.
Oh no, Melcor, hurry!
We turned and raced toward the exit, dodging falling debris and gasping for air. At that moment, I was proud to follow Dr. Rhombus, to see the man he could have become. But as we emerged from the burning building holding the children, everything changed in an instant. 6 men with clubs and knives stood in our way. Apparently, they'd seen Dr. Rhombus enter the building without his bodyguards and wanted the precious solid gold rhombus he was rumored to carry in his pocket.
All right, you two, stop right there. Put down the kids and empty your pockets.
Do what you want with us, but please don't hurt the children. We're putting the children down. Melcor, put the boy down.
Yes, my lord.
Smart move, Shorty. You and Stumpy here just keep knowing your place and we'll be fine. Now empty those pockets.
I will show you who should know their place.
Melcor,
Yes, my lord.
hand to hand.
We were a blur, a well-practiced killing machine. In less than a minute, it was over, and we stood on the blood-spattered pavement. The light that had been in Rhombus's eye was only a glimmer now, but I had hope it would remain. And then Rhombus turned and saw the 2 children. One of the robbers had slit their throats. The light went out of Rhombus's eyes and would never return for all the days I knew him. My lord, there may be others in the building. Shall we go in and see?
No, Melcor, you will drive me to the spaceport and I will get my grand slam.
And that was it. We were bound for Earth and Denny's.
Ooh, Melcor, isn't this meal just simply delectable?
My lord, I didn't forge a fake ID to get a free $3 breakfast. Since I had to pay for the shuttle and the cab here, I barely have enough to get the toast and strained water.
Melcor, you're such a noisy eater. Where are your manners? You are at Denny's after all.
I guess the good news is I won't owe much of a tip. The bad news is I'm still hungry.
Too bad, Melcor. But of course, you will calculate the tip as if my meal had been on the ticket.
But if I do that, my lord, I'll
But
be broke.
Melcor, don't you realize that these waitresses work all day on their feet? They make a measly wage. They have to put up with rude customers like you, who leave them penny tips in ketchup bottles.
My lord, I'm going to leave a couple of bucks, and then we'll have enough
You
to
will
get...
pay 20% tip of the total ticket, or I will have your head.
Yes, my lord. I'm glad we're out of that restaurant, my lord. It was cold in there. How are we going to get back home?
Well, Melcor, just call a cab.
But my lord, we have no money left. I gave it all as a tip. I tried to tell you that.
What do you
but
mean you don't have any money? Are you being financially irresponsible again, Melcor?
I did exactly what you told me and gave
Melkor, you must learn how to manage your finances better. I won't always be here for you.
Well, what are we going to do?
This one time, I will bail you out and I will call Mr. Smith.
I don't think you can call Mr. Smith. Remember you gave him the week off? He kept whining about needing to water his plants.
Oh, one of these days I'm going to string that man up.
Why don't you try Morgoth? I think he could come and get us if he's not too stoned.
Yes, Melkor, I shall try Morgoth. Yeah.
Yes, my lord, Dr. Rhombus.
Yes, Morgoth, you dope fiend. Yes, we need for you to come pick us up at Denny's, which is across from Rhombus Land on Earth, and take us back to the Black Pyramid.
Now, Dr. Rhombus?
Now! And you shall call me Lord Rhombus Dude.
Yes, my lord, Rhombus dude.
Now come pick us up.
And Morgoth came and picked us up, and that night I finally got to show Dr. Rhombus the action figure. Here, let me... Oh, you're asleep. I better tuck you in there, buddy. Your hand's twitching. Probably just nerves. Yeah, there you go. Good night, son.
Mind helping me with these dishes?
Have you noticed anything wrong with that sausage? He was having trouble holding onto those action figures, especially with his right hand.
It's probably just cramps from too much vector volleyball.
I was thinking about what you said earlier about volunteering, and I do want to change. You used to talk about the light in my eyes, and you always say how it's gone out, and I want to find that light and put it back in my eyes for you, and I don't want to be the kind of person whose past determines whether or not my eyes are dead. You deserve better, and I'm going to do everything I can.
Mom, Dad, help!
Isosas! What is it, son? What's wrong?
My whole arm feels funny.
Is it a cramp?
I don't think it's a cramp. The way he's holding it reminds me of what my arm was like after Dr. Rhombus did some tests.
Now I can't even feel it. I can't feel my hand. I'm scared, Mom.
Melcor, do something!
It's Rhombus. He swore vengeance on me, and now he's back from the grave to get it through our son.
What will happen to Melcor's son? Is Dr. Rhombus responsible for this turn of events? Find out in episode 2 of Melcor's Memoirs.
Featured in the cast were Yusef Brooks as Isosas, Rosie Dominguez as the trapped little girl, Hector Gonzalez as the fireman, Sarah Brown as Verticia, Chris Freeland as Morgoth, Mike Dominguez as the robber, and Wesley Brown as the announcer. Creative consultant Joanna Grant. The series was produced by Brian Brooks, who played the evil Dr. Rhombus. Melcor's Memoirs was written, directed, and mixed by David Allen Hall, who played Melcor. Credit to all artists whose work was used. The characters and situations in Melcor's Memoirs are based on the adventures of Captain Triangle. Copyright 2012 by David Hall and Brian Brooks.